Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, to another Legion premiere. I got something pretty cool. No name brand, however. It is named the Eagle, and it did come from China, and I wanted to show everybody and share it with you. And, go over it, go over some specs. I'm going to do some preliminary testing out here in the woods, and I'm excited to show you this model. First, let me know what you're all carrying today in your pocket. I've got my Rhino from Off Grid. Let me know what you are all carrying today. Let's go over quick specs, and then we'll get into this knife. And I'll show you up close and personal this bad boy, and we'll take it from there. So once again, no name brand, just a Chinese made knife. It's called the Eagle in a Scandi drop point. Now the Scandi is not true Scandi. There is a micro bevel, and I will show you that. But the overall length is 8.66 inch. Blade length 3.74 inch. Blade material is 14C28N. The blade HRC is in between 58 and 60 HRC. Blade thickness is approximately 4 millimeters. Blade grind is a Scandi. Handle length is 4.33 inch. Handle material is a black G10 with red liners. Knife weight is 7.2 ounces, and with the Kydex sheath, it's 8.82 ounce. Get out of here, fly. Jesus. Good, that's all the information I have. I will give you a link in the description, in the comment section, that you can go check this out. I asked, just to disclose everything, I did ask the seller, not the manufacturer, but the seller, what the HRC was and the blade thickness was. So it's approximate, okay? He actually came back, said he made a mistake on the 58 to 60 and said it was 68 HRC. I don't believe that. So I'm just going to leave it at 58 to 60. And the blade thickness he mentioned might be 3.5 millimeters. I think it's closer to 4. So that's the only two item descriptions I'm not 100% sure on. But now that I've got the specs out of the way, let's take a look at this knife. You know, I fell in love with this knife when I first saw it. So let's check it out, man, you know. Look at that. It is extremely, extremely sharp, man, too. It did come out of the box extremely sharp. I am really enjoying this drop point blade shape. It is wicked cool. All right, and you could see the nice Scandi. It's a little bit higher grind than what I'm usually used to seeing on other knives. Generous sharpening choil. It does have a bit of a guard. Beautifully done G10 scales with red micarta line. Red micarta. It's red G10 liners. All right, so very nice job. Nicely contoured. All right, as you could see, I did add the lanyard. Full tang goodness. I'm not sure if it's hollow grind or hollow full tang or solid full tang. So I haven't opened it up yet because I just got it, but I did use it a little bit. Scales are removable. Does have a lanyard hole, and I did put a lanyard here. And it's a bushcraft knife, man. This is absolute total bushcraft. Not to say that you can't use it any other way, but it is total bushcraft knife over here, man. Let me just show you the other side. There are no markings. It's completely sterile of any markings. So it doesn't say 14C28N on one side or the Eagle on the other. So some of you may or may not like this. I'm not sure. But I figure I would point that out. And the fit and finish of this knife is just fantastic. You know, there is not, anything wrong with this knife. The grind is done very well. The fit and finish is just fantastic. Everything is flush. The texturing of the handle is nice. It feels pretty grippy, even though it seems to be smooth. It's just a very nice bushcraft type fixed blade, and wicked sharp. Now I did use this. I did make some feather sticks over here. There's a whole bunch. All right, but I'm gonna, after this video, I'm gonna put it through some of its paces. I'm gonna, replenish the secondary outpost. I can't start any fires because up north we have not gotten any rain, man. So, it's a nice, cool, windy day, and I would have loved to have started a fire, but I can't. So I'm just going to be patient and wait. However, doesn't say that I can't prepare. So I'm going to do some preliminary testing, which I've been doing a lot lately, which I enjoy, before I do any kind of hardcore testing. And, we'll take it from there, man. So now let me put this down. And I want to show you the sheath, which is pretty nice. The sheath and the carry system. It is a taco style sheath. It's got the rivet holes and, an option, I guess, to put a third-party option for, like I say, a ferro rod. I mean, they should have done that with this. That would have been great. I would have been very happy to pay a little extra for a ferro rod and a ferro rod holder. Unfortunately, it did not come with one. It does have a thumb ramp, taco style, very nicely done. And I kind of like this, belt system. All right, it flips around. So now you can carry it however you want on your hip. And it's also removable, and you could, it's ambidextrous. So very nice, a very nice little setup. It has that thumb ramp like I had mentioned. Pretty good locking system over here for the belt loop. And I've already taken it hiking to this spot, which is, it's very comfortable. It's pretty lightweight. So not bad, not bad. Let me just pop the knife in for everybody. Okay, it does snap in pretty nice. A little rattle, but again, it's a bushcraft knife. It's not like you're gonna go kill somebody with it out in, in a military type use or tactical use. You might want to take it hunting, but there's better knives for hunting, I'm sure. Although this is capable, obviously very capable of, I could definitely cut up an animal with this, and then, make a fire to cook it. No doubt. But I think its primary use is for, wood carving, wood cutting, etc. Bushcraft type stuff, which I don't have too many knives of. I have very few bushcraft knives, but as you can see, man, very nice setup. Now, let me show you some concerns about this knife that I have, okay? I do like this handle design. However, when I hold it, it is a little small. It is a little small. I feel like it could be a little bit wider this way, and I'll show you what I'm comparing it to. I am comparing it to my Holzfors, because this is one of the ultimate Scandi ground knives that you could buy for 18 bucks, man. So this is around, actually, when I was all said and done paying for it, it was about a little less than 50 bucks. Okay, because I had some points on not Amazon. I had some points on AliExpress, etc., and I got some money off this knife, so I didn't pay the full price for it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna, as you can see, the size, it's pretty similar. The handle is a lot bigger, a lot fatter, and I am used to this knife, using this knife. This is a workhorse right here. But that's one concern I have about this knife, although it's not a deal breaker, because still, I could still do the work with it, and it still feels pretty good no matter how I hold the knife. All right, let me just twist this around. Feels good, man. It feels good no matter how I hold it. It just, I guess I'm so used to that other knife handle, that being so fat and thick, that I'm kind of wishing that this was a little bit thicker. However, the contouring is really nice. Okay, I like the design, plain and simple, man. There's no two other ways about it. I just like the design. And it comes in two types of steel, 14C and D2. So I opted for the 14C Scandi. Now, one other concern I have about this knife, look at that tip. All right. Now look at the tip over here. This tip on the Holzfors is way more robust. This one thins out a little bit more. Okay, so it's more of a longer taper. So let me just put this down. So my concern is that, this knife is like this, right? But the other knives, including, I checked my LT Right Scandi, and it's kind of like a wider tip. So I am concerned about this tip possibly breaking, and I'm going to test it, And if it breaks in my initial testing, I'm not even going to bother, doing a review on this. I'll probably do an after-action report about it, but, what's the sense of showing you guys a broken knife? You know what I mean? And I don't know, that's just my opinion, man. I don't want to waste anybody's time or mine, because it takes me a lot of time to do videos, and editing is a pain in the ass. So why waste everybody's time, So I'm going to do that's why I like to do preliminary testing now. I get a better idea, I get to learn the knife, and I think it's better for everybody all the way around. However, initial impressions is that, it did some work, to prepare for this this video. I batoned a whole bunch of feather sticks over here, and so I'm going to do some more hardcore testing. I did use a little bit of oil to clean it all up, the knife, so it looks brand new for the video camera. And we'll see what happens. So I'm pretty excited. And if it comes through, then I'm going to do a review on this knife, which I'm hoping it will come through. Now, I personally paid for this knife, so I'm in no rush, and I have no obligations, to get this video out for anybody. Except for myself. All right, so don't expect a review anytime soon. Now I do have an F and Grow that's coming. The 151. F and Grow sent me the 151, so that'll take probably priority over this knife. But in the meantime, like I said, I'll leave the links and maybe some pictures of some work that I did. But I'll get to this review when I can, but I will let everybody know, and I'll show you in a picture if the tip broke or not or whatever. But yeah, that's it, troops. So I hope you enjoyed this, and again, I'll leave the links where you can go at least do some research and take a look at it. No name, it's just called the Eagle. Just remember that. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time to check out this video, man. Let me bring awareness, everybody. Hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans in active military. Once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So when this video is done, go check out the description section, the comment section. I'm going to leave phone numbers and websites that you could go check out, make phone calls. If you know somebody, reach out to them with this information, but get educated first, you know what I mean? And, to all veterans out there that are looking for some kind of help, please seek the help you all have earned and deserve. Okay, and also there's a heartfelt message from Martin Miller, one of your own. Please read it. Troops, that's it, man. I hope you enjoy this knife. Hopefully it comes through. I'll let everybody know. And I'm excited. I'm going to, as soon as I switch off over here, I'm going to go test it out, man, on my own. All right. Till next time, at the ready, troops, hold the line. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a nice weekend. Bye.